How can wolfbloods run so fast and for so long? Why are their senses so intense? And why is family so important to them? It all comes down to the extraordinary wild wolves that they share so many qualities with. In this series, we'll uncover the truth about wolves and reveal just why wolfbloods are the way that they are. This is Wolfblood Uncovered. In this episode, we'll discover how wolves explore their environment and find out how they sense the world in a completely different way to people. My character Rhydian and his friend Maddie are both wolfbloods, so they're able to transform into wolves. This means they have all the capabilities of wild wolves, even in human form. Something that really comes in handy for them when negotiating teenage life is their incredible senses, which they're not afraid to use, especially when it comes to helping their friends out. For example, when Tom was almost caught in Mr. Jeffrey's office trying to take a photo of their English test paper. Rhydian's super sense of smell came to the rescue.
With your foster parents. You need to fill in one of these. Where are they? Here we are. Okay. Right. To sign this, we'll see about getting you assessed.
Yes, sir. Do you think you could show me where they should sign? It's really confusing.
Oh. Yeah, no, absolutely. I could mark it for them. Doesn't mean you're off the hook, though. I'll be putting you in detention for setting that alarm off.
Yes, sir.
Not a lot slips past me in this school, Rhydian. Now do yourself a favour and concentrate on your education.
Will do, sir. If Rhydian wasn't a wolfblood, he would have never smelt that Tom was hiding in here, so wouldn't have known to distract Jeffries so Tom could make a swift getaway. But because wolves rely heavily on their sense of smell, it's far better than ours, and that is down to their fabulous smelling apparatus. They have long noses, and the area that's dedicated to smelling is 14 times bigger than in humans. Inside are more than 200 million scent receptors, and researchers estimate that their sense of smell could be 10,000 times more sensitive than ours. But why does it need to be so good? Well, it's all about finding food, and they're such sensitive smellers that they can sniff out prey that's more than 3 miles away. When they're hunting, they're constantly sniffing and searching for telltale clues that their prey has left behind. This moose is well concealed by trees, but it's constantly leaving its mark. From the tiniest smear of saliva on trees and shrubs, to the millions of skin and hair cells that shower the ground as it walks. Every step it takes creates a scent print from glands in its feet. And even traces of gas can linger. When the wolves pick up its scent, they take long, deep sniffs to identify the smell, then start following the trail. Where the moose has rested, it's left even more hair and skin cells so the wolves can get another blast of information about its health. They inhale deep breaths up onto their millions of scent receptors, then blow out onto the area to dislodge extra scent particles. Lots of hair and skin could tell the wolves that the moose is infested with ticks and might be weak. On more concentrated areas like footprints, they don't want to dilute the scent with their breath, so they gently blow air out through slits in the side of their nose. When they find a patch of urine, they smell for hormones which will help them to age the animal. Where they find saliva, they sniff it to detect if the moose has rotten teeth. So not only can they find and follow their prey using their fantastic sense of smell, they can even detect if a prey animal is old, sick, or injured. That's pretty impressive stuff. No wonder the Wolfbloods have such a good sense of smell. But what about their other senses? Well, Maddie and Rhydian also have especially good hearing, which has helped them get out of trouble on more than one occasion. When Rhydian was accused of vandalising a school art exhibition, Maddie was able to take advantage of his excellent hearing to help him with an alibi.
You were seen hanging around on Friday night.
I came, but then I changed my mind.
So Mr. and Mrs. Vaughan, they drove you here and back.
I made my own way.
You walked from Stonybridge.
Don't call me a liar.
Rhydian, calm down. I can control. Don't let on that you can hear me.
What happened on Friday night was a serious matter, Rhydian. A criminal matter.
I didn't do it.
Calm down.
Shut
I
up.
beg your pardon.
You can't just accuse me.
Simply asking you, young man, to explain where you were and why. I'm trying to help you, Rhydian.
Keep breathing. Stay calm. Just think about lying in a green field, in the sun.
What exactly is so funny? You are trying my patience.
Rhydian, are you okay?
Last chance, Rhydian. Where were you on Friday?
Okay. What you need to say is...
I said I came on my own. Maddie's parents gave me a lift home. Yeah, that's right. Call them. They'll back me up.
Hello? Mr. Jeffries? What's the matter?
Seems you were telling the truth.
You cut that a bit fine, young lady.
Yeah, sorry, ma'am. Thanks.
Even though Maddie was outside the office and the door was closed, she could still hear everything that was being said inside, and Rhydian could still hear her whispering. And that's because, like wolves, their hearing is very sensitive. Wolves communicate and defend their territory by howling, and it's thought that they can hear each other as much as 6 miles away in the forest and 10 miles away in open areas. They can move their triangular-shaped ears independently and in all directions, back and forward and from side to side. This helps them to pinpoint where the sound is coming from and focus in on it. They can also hear a huge range of sounds, from ultra-high to super low frequencies, picking up on sounds that we simply can't hear. The low frequencies in howls can travel the furthest, because they can penetrate obstacles and reach other wolves from vast distances away. And it's not just hearing and smell, their eyesight is very good too. They can recognise an individual wolf from 800 metres away, which is useful for a pack animal because it means that they can distinguish animals they know from animals they don't. Their peripheral vision and ability to detect moving objects is also excellent. Their night vision is much better than ours, enabling them to hunt just as well by night as in the day. Their eyes shine because a mirrored layer on the retina reflects every bit of available light back into their eye, and the clear lens in the middle sharpens the image. So a nighttime scene like this is perfectly clear to them. So extraordinary senses are invaluable to wolves when it comes to finding food and communicating with each other. And they're pretty useful to wolfbloods too. Whether it's listening in on conversations or tracking people down, there is no doubt that having these super senses gives wolfbloods a clear advantage over their friends.
Look around. Everything you thought made you a freak. Sight, hearing, speed, sense of smell. They're all completely normal for a wolfblood.